Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. It's still kind of freaky that this is day 11. It just seems the other day I was thinking, am I gonna do Vlogmas this year, my first year with a YouTube channel? And then all of a sudden, here we are, almost halfway done, right? So I watch a lot of YouTubers, as you'd imagine, and a couple of my favorite ones are doing little giveaways for Vlogmas. Alexia Nicole is a flight attendant that works for an airline that's near and dear to her heart. And she is doing, I think she said she's doing 4 giveaways. The first one is a Zara gift card. That's her favorite store. Fly with Stella is doing a number of giveaways this Vlogmas. Most of them, it seems, are, sample sizes of lip balms and lip glosses that she likes by a company called Bite. God, my throat is killing me. I apologize. It's probably killing you too with the sound of it. So I figured I have 2,029 subscribers as of right now, which I think is just mind-blowing. Crazy, really. That there are so many of you who are subscribed, and it's just wonderful. So I figured I would do a giveaway. I don't want to give away a lip gloss or a little gift card. I want to give away something that would be impactful and useful to someone who's probably following my flight attendant vlog genre because they are either new flight attendants or want to be a flight attendant. And I wanted to give away something that would be very useful and impactful. So I'm going to show you what mine. I'm giving you a new one. You're going to be winning a new one. Still in its plastic. No one's ever opened it. I'm going to show you mine so you have a little idea of what I'm going to give away. Let me just hide my tag on my lunch. Oh, I gave away the secret. My lunch bag. I'm going to give away a Magecto large lunch bag. If you go to my, I have a video called, what is it called? It's a comparison between 2 very popular lunch bags. One is the eBags Crew Cooler 2, and the other bag is this eBags, this Magecto Large Cooler. The video is about a half hour long, but about 10 or 15 minutes of that is a tour of the Magecto bag. So if you want to see a little more closely what you may be winning, go ahead and look at that video. What do you have to do to enter? Other flight attendants seem to require you to subscribe to their channel, which makes total sense. But they want you to subscribe to or follow them on Instagram and follow them on Facebook, and it just seems like a lot of little steps that I'm not that interested in doing, honestly. I'm pretty lazy, honestly. And so, what do you have to do? First, there's 2 requisite things you have to do. Subscribe to my channel. Of course, that's the no-brainer one. Just go ahead, click subscribe, and you're halfway done. The other thing is not as easy as just clicking a subscribe button, but it is much more rewarding, at least in my experience. Now, what I'd like you to do is between now and the end of Christmas Day, that's enough time, I would like you to do something nice. I'd like you to make a gesture of goodwill, of fellowship, of love to a stranger in need or somebody you run across who needs a helping hand. If you look at my vlog a couple of days ago, Fox, one of my subscribers and a now friend on Facebook, she gave me a ride out of the blue, out of a sense of brotherhood. And it was hugely moving to me that day. The other night I was at Vons, which is our grocery store, and I was buying groceries. I was buying a lot of cat food. And, again, I always talk about how little money I have. But the woman who was behind me in line at the grocery store had 2 packets of Knorr, those little Knorr side dishes, which are like broccoli and cheese rice or something like that. They're like $1. usually for a package, and she had a little container of milk. And I recognize her as I see her frequently enough on Maryland Boulevard near where I live, and I know that she's facing some hard times. She might be homeless, I'm not sure. But she had these few little meager items there, and she had a couple bucks in her hand. And I said, hey, could I get those for you? It cost me like $3.50, so it wasn't like a lot of money. And she's like, her reaction was like, yeah, oh my God, yeah. And then when she walked away, her son joined her, and then he turned around a moment later and was like, hey, thank you so much. And I'm thinking, is that the only food they're going to eat that night? Is that little Norris side dish, So that's just an example. So if you're in a grocery store and there's someone behind you who looks like they may not, have a lot of money to spend, or what the heck, if they look fantastic and they're wearing Gucci and Louis Vuitton, offer to buy them what is on there in their cart. If it's not a lot, I don't want you to go into financial distress over this, but if it's something you can afford, buy something for the person behind you. Frequently enough, I go to fast food restaurants. I know, I'm at McDonald's. I'm actually at Taco Bell more often than McDonald's. But if I'm at Taco Bell, in my neighborhood, it's a very low income neighborhood. Frequently enough, someone's in Taco Bell trying to scrape together some coins to buy a bean burrito, So I'll offer to buy them their food. Or what day was it? It was my last day off this week. I'm like crazy. I got 2 bean burritos, no onions, because I don't like onions, and a caramel apple empanada, because they're delicious, and a Diet Coke, of course. And there's this homeless guy who I recognize as being homeless. He's got a little water cup sitting at the table with him and no food. And he's just sitting there, like, looking at his hands. And I didn't walk over to him, but I said, hey, I just ordered more food than I can handle. Would you like one of these burritos? And he was like, no hesitation, yes. And so I gave him a burrito and I said, do you want some hot sauce? It's, whatever. And he's like, no. And he ate the burrito and he walked away. He didn't have to say thank you. I wasn't expecting it. It was a little gesture. So these are little examples that I would like you to practice. You don't have to do this every day. You can just do it once. I would like you to do it more often. If you do it once or twice, you might find yourself feeling so darn good that you do it again. And so what I'd like you to do, and I'm not going to limit it to something like giving a homeless person a burrito or buying someone $3.50 of groceries. If you can do more, by all means, do more. Another example, something that I try to do, and I have a lot of clothes. I'm still thinner than I was, so I don't fit in a lot of my clothes. A lot of my shirts, for example, are way too big and blousy on me. A lot of my jeans don't fit anymore, and I have a lot of shoes that I don't wear anymore, that I'm never going to wear again. So what I've been doing lately is draping those shirts and jeans and belts, because I'll tell you, if you look at homeless people walking down Maryland Parkway in Las Vegas, so often they're hitching their pants up because they don't own a freaking belt. So belts that are worn that I'm probably not going to wear often again, jeans, shirts, shoes. I will leave the shoes next to a dumpster that I see people frequently going through, or I draped before I left from this trip. I left one denim shirt, a pair of jeans, a belt, a pair of red canvas shoes that I poked a hole through with my big toe, and a pair of black shoes I just can't fit in. They're just too loose. They give me a blister every time. So I left those by a dumpster that I frequently see homeless people digging through for cans and stuff like that. And they're gone like this. So I'll leave the slate open to you. I'll leave the palette of goodness and loving kindness open for your interpretation. So I'm going on for too long. I'm so sorry. I've already been talking for 10 minutes about this. So first, subscribe to my channel. Do something nice for somebody, preferably a stranger. It's up to you, but I like doing things for strangers who don't expect it from me, and people who are frequently in a situation that is more challenging than me. I find that much more rewarding. So do one thing, do it twice, 3 times, go crazy. I will tell you, it's habit forming. It's habit forming. And then go back to this vlog after you subscribe, after you do something nice. Come back to this vlog and write a comment below and let me know what you did. Humility is a wonderful, glorious, fantastic, aspirational goal. Humility to do things that are kind and loving towards other people without fanfare, without acknowledgement, is a wonderful ideal. But what I really want to do is inspire you to do something kind, but I would like you to share what you do to be kind and loving to a stranger, particularly someone in need. Leave a little comment there, and you don't have, doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be big. I prefer it not to be overblown, because the bigger the expression of love doesn't improve your chances to win. Okay, so I'm probably making this very clear. So subscribe, and after you do something nice for someone else before the end of Christmas Day, East Coast time, just to give you everyone a chance, come back to this vlog and write a comment as to what you did, and maybe potentially what the reaction was, and let us all know what kind of gesture of goodwill and love that you made during the holiday season. Again, I'm not going to limit you to do one gesture, but there's only going to be one chance to win per person. So if you do 15 nice things, I love you all the more, and I want to hear all about it. It doesn't improve your chances, unfortunately. But so there you go. All right. So I think Christmas Day, I'm going to be really busy. I'm flying in at 10:30 on Christmas morning. I'm going to do my best to collapse in bed as soon as I can, because I have to fly out Christmas night on a second trip. So I'm going to be a little busy on Christmas. But I will ask you to do this good deed by the end of Christmas Day, Eastern Coast time, East Coast time. And I think I will announce a winner on New Year's Day. So I'll do my best to do it on New Year's Day. And so there you go. Exciting, my first giveaway. And I think, all right, I keep talking. You know what I think? I'm almost done, and I keep talking. I am going to ask you to do me a favor. If you already have a lunch bag, if you are financially able to buy your own lunch bag and not have it be an issue, financially distressing for you, I would ask you to do the kind gesture anyway, and I'd ask you to subscribe anyway. But what I really want to do is give this to somebody who is either a new flight attendant who needs a lunch bag, or someone who's in training and would like to start their career off with a really good lunch bag. So I'm going to leave you up to you to self-police. So if you can afford a lunch bag and you're well off enough to not worry about ordering it off Amazon, I would ask you to please let the people who need this bag a little bit more enter in. So feel free to subscribe anyway, and feel free to leave a comment below. But if you don't want to enter, but you want to participate, definitely include that in your reply. All right. I think that makes it a little bit more fair for the people who are in greater need for a lunch bag. All right. It is now 14 minutes and 15 seconds that I've been talking about this very simple giveaway. And that's it. All right. I'm going to turn this video game off, I hope, because I can play this for 8 hours straight. It's Civilization 5. And then I'm going to crawl in bed because I have to wake up about 5:30 for breakfast. And then I have a 6:30 van to hopefully head home tomorrow. Flying from, where am I? Oh, I'm in Detroit. Detroit to Houston, Houston to Denver, and Denver to Vegas. But at the end of all that, I get to hold Buddy. I'm so excited. Oh my God. All right. I have to go to bed. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for entering into this contest. And thank you very much in advance for all the loving and kind gestures that you're going to make during this holiday season. All right? Fly safe. Bye.